Hey, this is Deepak here and welcome to another video tutorial from your SEO mastery course. In this video we are going to have a look at this tool called SEMrush. So SEMrush markets itself as an all-in-one marketing tool kit for digital marketing professionals, but there is also a lot of SEO related tasks you can do. SEMrush is a competitor to moz.com and you might have learned about moz.com in the previous lesson in this course. So if you are using moz.com, then there is no point in using SEMrush, and if you are using SEMrush, you will get a lot of SEO related details, but you can also use it for other digital marketing related activities. So SEMrush is a paid tool. If I click on prices, I can see three major plans starting at $100 a month going all the way up to $400 a month. I wouldn't recommend using SEMrush if you have a single website, because the investment in such a tool will not justify for a single small website. However, if you are working as a digital marketer in a big company who need digital marketing, if it is something like an e-commerce store with a lot of employees and good revenue, then you can go ahead and use a tool like SEMrush. SEMrush has a 14-day free trial. You will not be able to find the 14-day free trial directly from their website. But if you go ahead and read reviews of SEMrush in other blogs, you might be able to find a link which leads to the 14-day free trial. So I have gone ahead and signed up for a free trial account just to learn how SEMrush works and also to teach you how SEMrush works. So if you are a SEO agency or a digital marketing agency, then a tool like this will actually pay for itself, because you will be able to give a lot of professional reports to your clients and give a lot of insights which you cannot find out otherwise. So let me log in into my account and let's start having a look at what are all the different features and tools available inside SEMrush. So here I am inside the login of my SEMrush and I am at the dashboard. What you see here is domain analytics. So let me go ahead and open domain analytics for my own website. So here you will start getting some analytics such as the organic search traffic that you are getting every month, the total paid search traffic, the total number of backlinks, where the organic keywords are originating from, and other things like that. From what I have seen, SEMrush is a good tool for doing a lot of competitive research, because for your own websites you will get much more accurate data inside your Google Analytics account than using an external tool like SEMrush. I see a lot of discrepancy between my Google Analytics account and the numbers that SEMrush shows. My Google Analytics shows much more organic search than what is displayed here, but obviously certain statistics such as backlinks and competitive analysis is something that Google Analytics cannot provide. So here I can go ahead and check what are my main organic competitors. So let's say Digital Vidya and socialbeat.in are competing very well in the organic space. So I can go ahead and check the domain analytics of socialbeat.in. So here I am able to see whether this particular website has more backlinks than me, and whether they are doing any paid search traffic, what is their traffic trend over time, what are all the different search terms that they get traffic for. So it says that payment gateways in India is a top organic searched keyword. So let me go ahead and search for it. So here you can see socialbeat.in is getting a lot of traffic from the keyword best payment gateways in India. So if socialbeat can get such a traffic, then I can also go ahead and publish a similar article. So here this particular tool can be used for keyword research as well. And here you can see social media marketing in Chennai, e-commerce platforms in India, digital marketing in India. So these are the keywords that they are ranking for. And now I can go ahead and get domain analytics for another domain. So I would say that none of these tools are very accurate in terms of the numbers, because none of these tools have access to other people's websites. So they are little bit more of a competitive research tool to find out whether someone else is getting more traffic than you or less traffic than you, but you cannot count on them for accurate data. But obviously you will be able to get a lot of ideas. For example, if you put in the domain name of each of your competitor in SEMrush tool, and if you look at the top organic keywords, then you will be able to get a lot of keyword ideas just from this particular tool. So here I will just be seeing that what my competing websites and similar websites are ranking for, and then I can go ahead and add it to my own keyword list, create articles about it, publish it on my site, and try to get more search traffic for it. So that's about it for domain analytics. Now let's have a look at another tool inside SEMrush. So SEMrush has something called position tracking, which is just like Moz own position tracker, where if you upload a list of keywords, then SEMrush will check on Google India and other Google international search engines and give back a report of what is the ranking that you have for each and every keyword. And it will also show you whether your ranks have gone up or gone down, just like Moz.com shows. So here when I am setting up position tracking, I have to select a country. I have to select a device, whether it is desktop, phone or tablet. Region and city are optional. Then I will go ahead and add some competitors to the list. So here it shows me a list of competitors based on my domain name. So here I would go ahead and add all these websites. So here this is where I would add all my keywords. So let me just add 2 keywords for experimentation. Then I would click on start tracking, and it also asks me an option whether I have to send weekly updates. So I just click on start tracking, and now position tracker will start working on it. So this is very similar to Moz, and as I said before, if you are using Moz and SEMrush, it doesn't make sense. You have to use either Moz or SEMrush because most of the tools inside are very similar. There is also something called site audit. So in site audit, SEMrush will audit your site and it will give you a total score. It will tell you where are the areas that you need improvement in terms of SEO. So these kind of analysis are really useful when you are running an SEO agency, because you will be able to help your clients with all these warning messages and errors, and you can send it to them and ask them to fix these errors. These kind of statistics is something that you cannot do by manual research. You will need a tool like Moz or SEMrush. So here you can see that Google has found an issue where an external link is a broken link. So usually we should not have any broken links on your website because it leads to a bad user experience. So let me go ahead and check for the broken link. So here the link URL is probably from a comment. So here I am not able to see the URL. So instead what I will go ahead, click on view page source and find out where the URL is. So here someone has linked in the name of welcome gate. So again it's me, it's not a comment link. I thought it was a comment link, but I had linked it from my own article, and I have talked about welcome redirect and welcome gate, and which is probably not live right now. So let me go ahead and check this particular article, welcome gate. So here you can see this particular website is down right now. They have probably took down the service called welcome gate and it's no longer available with them. So what I would do is that I would go back to my article and edit it and remove the link for welcome gate permanently. So here you can do search analysis and find out what are all the broken links and fix all the SEO issues. So again we are going to talk about markup language or structured snippets in another video. So here you can see whether there are some pages without the markup. So that statistics it shows here. So there is also a tab called HTTPS implementation, and since Digital Deepak does not use HTTPS, there is no data here. There is a tab called crawlability, which monitors whether search engine crawlers can properly access and index the website. So right now this feature is not available, so they are yet to launch it. So another nice feature in SEMrush is SEO ideas. So SEO ideas will give you a lot of content ideas where you can fetch keywords and then go ahead and write articles about it. So here you can see semantic ideas, content ideas, backlink ideas, and technical SEO ideas. So if I go ahead and click on semantic ideas, inside semantic ideas you are basically getting a lot of keywords that you could add to your website. So let's say for example this particular YouTube says how to make money from YouTube, and SEMrush is suggesting that I should add a keyword in the content which is talking about how to earn from YouTube. Or if I talk about digital marketing jobs and careers in India, it is suggesting me to add keywords like work from home jobs in India, online marketing jobs, best jobs in India, and things like that. So these are the semantic keyword ideas that SEMrush is suggesting, and you should always take it with a pinch of salt, because obviously not all the keywords are going to be very accurate. So here you can see that there is a page about digital marketing courses in Mumbai, and it's also asking me to add top colleges in Mumbai, top college diploma colleges in Mumbai, and time in Mumbai right now. So obviously you can see that these keywords are not very accurate, and since my blog is about digital marketing and I am only talking about digital marketing courses in Mumbai, I cannot go ahead and talk about top colleges in Mumbai or diploma colleges in Mumbai and things like that. So I would recommend that you use the semantic ideas tool mostly for just getting some new ideas, but you cannot take all the keywords on face value and just add it to your website. So if you go ahead and click on content ideas, it will give you ideas for developing the content in each and every page. So here, if I go ahead and click on this particular link, you can see that there are many ideas that it is giving, and there are some of the things which has been already included, in the sense that there is no keyword stuffing in any of these tags. The page content is long enough. The meta tag contains target keywords. However, there are certain pages which does not contain the target keyword. So here you can see the keyword is top digital marketing training institutes in India, and it is suggesting me to add these keywords in title tag, H1 tag, body tag. And again, you should take it with a pinch of salt. It will not be always practical to add these keywords, but this is very useful if you want to find out if you have missed certain parts in certain areas. So semantic ideas is something that we saw in the previous tabular column itself. So here you can see other keywords which they are suggesting that we should add it to our page. So in terms of backlink ideas, it is showing me ideas where I should be getting backlinking from, and this is based on general quantitative research, considering that if my competitors have received links from these blogs and they have ranked well for certain keywords, then for the same keywords I will also rank well if I get traffic or links from these particular websites. So here there is something called backlink ideas as well. So backlink ideas is basically SEMrush gives you ideas where we should be getting our links from. So if I go ahead and click on this, you can see that there are a lot of ideas to get backlinks from. So let me check idea for a root domain. So basically it will look at my competitors' websites, and it will look at where my competitors' websites are getting their links from, and basically suggests me that I should also get backlinks from these websites. And then there is some technical issue ideas as well. So here you can see in terms of technical issues, it says that there is everything that has been followed already. There is nothing new that I have to add. And SEMrush also has a integration with Trello. So if you are using Trello to manage your tasks and move it from one stage to another, then you can just add your tasks to Trello directly as well. So another tool inside SEMrush is called Backlink Audit. Backlink Audit basically looks at all your backlinks that you are getting back to your website and gives you a report on it. So here you can see it gives me something called toxic score, and out of the audited backlinks, less than 1% of the links are toxic, 2% are potentially toxic, and 97% are non-toxic. So basically by toxic, what they mean is that if I am getting backlinks from bad neighborhoods, it could potentially go ahead and affect the SEO of my site. So what I should be doing is that I should go ahead and disavow these links inside Google Webmaster Tools. So how to disavow links is something that we will discuss in another video. So if I go ahead and click on those toxic links, here I will be able to see what are all the links that I am getting and why they are toxic. So here you can see this particular website is a toxic score because probably it has been flagged for spam already. So if I go inside the lost and found tab, here I will be able to see what are all the links that I have lost. So these are probably websites who have been linking to me, but they have stopped linking to me. So here I can see if there is any potential site which has unlinked me, but mostly here I am not getting any useful insights because most of these sites are spam already. So if you have a huge report and if you manually go through the report and if you have done any manual efforts in getting links from certain sites, there you will be able to go ahead and find out if the link has been lost, and then you can find out reasons why the link has been lost. We also have something called organic traffic insights. So this particular tool should be giving you a lot of insights about your organic traffic. So here it says that the organic traffic pages per session is 2.86, and what is the percentage of new sessions compared to a previous period. So, but I would say that these insights are much better available inside Google Analytics and Google Search Console than a tool like SEMrush. SEMrush also provides you with other tools such as social media, brand monitoring, PPC keyword tool, and content tool. But since these are not under SEO, I would just leave it to you. You can go ahead and experiment with it. Let me go back to the dashboard and show you if there is any other features still left. So here you can see that backlink audit is something that we have already seen, and brand monitoring is more like the Fresh Web Explorer tool in Moz, where it keeps looking in the web for brand mentions of your own name or your own domain name. But that is something that you can also set up with Google Alerts. You can go to Google Alerts, set up an alert for your brand being mentioned, and you can get email alerts whenever there is some article which is getting indexed in the search engines and the article has your name or your domain name on it. So SEMrush also has a tool called SEMrush Sensor. So this sensor keeps track of any changes or any major changes happening in the Google search engine. So if there is any algorithm update or any ranking changes on a large scale, SEMrush will report it here. So right now it says that it is in normal range. There is not much fluctuation in the Google search positioning and Google search traffic. So here this is a tool that you can just see if there are any major changes. So recently, if you have a lot of changes in your website's rankings and search traffic, you can go ahead and check here what is the volatility in the last 30 days. So major algorithm changes happen once in a while, but you have to note that daily updates also keep happening. For example, if you remember the lesson that we saw about Moz tool, if I had uploaded around 750 keywords, and I would see fluctuation in those 750 keywords almost every day, which means that Google is updating its search index with small algorithm changes every time. But if there is any major algorithm update, then you will be seeing a massive shift. You might either start getting a lot of traffic or your traffic may start dipping. So here you can see the dates and the changes what happened, and if you need more details about it, you can go ahead and read that particular news publication or blog post. So it basically curates the content for you and kind of keeps tracks of the changes. So SEMrush also has a tool called lead generation tool. Again, it's a new tool under, I think it's a beta tool. So basically, if you are an SEO agency or a digital marketing agency, you can go ahead and embed this tool on your website. So here you can configure the tool, and this is how the tool looks. So this is basically a widget that you can place on your website, and any of your site visitors can use SEMrush on the backend to get a SEO audit report from you. It's a free SEO audit report, but to generate this free SEO audit report, they have to give their website and email ID, and this website and email ID becomes a lead for you, and you can go ahead, contact them back and try to sell your SEO services. There is another tool inside SEMrush called SEO content template, and again it's a beta tool. So basically this tool analyzes your competitors and it gives you what are all the semantically related keywords, what are all the different backlinks that they are getting, what is the readability score, text length, and other details like this. So here what you would do is that basically you would go ahead and enter a keyword, and for example I have entered this keyword digital marketing courses, and it shows all the rivals who are ranking for this particular keyword, and it does analysis specifically for this keyword with the rival websites, and it looks at what is the semantically related keywords that they have included and what are all the different websites where they have got the backlinks from. So I can get some ideas to go ahead and get links from these sites as well. For example, Income Diary is a reputed blog, and if I want a backlink from Income Diary, I could try to develop a relationship with the owner of Income Diary, and I could go ahead, maybe interview him on my blog, ask him to interview me on his blog and get a backlink. So these are some of the techniques that you can use to start generating backlinks. So one final tool that I want to show you before winding this off is something called Keyword Analytics inside SEMrush. So Keyword Analytics gives you a lot of in-depth details for a particular keyword that you are entering. So here I have entered the keyword digital marketing courses, and here you can see what is the organic search, what is the number of results that there are for this particular keyword inside Google, and what is the average CPC and what is the competition's bidding, and all these data you can start finding. You can also start looking at phrase match keywords. So basically these are keywords which start as digital marketing course, and then there are Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, which you can go ahead and find out from Google Suggest as well. So here there are some related keywords. So here you can start getting some new keyword ideas for your website. It also gives you a list of ads that is being shown for this particular keyword. This is something that you can go ahead and search yourself as well. But if you want to search in a different country, here you can select that different country and go ahead and find out what are all the different ads that are appearing from that particular country. So here these are the organic search results that is appearing for the keyword digital marketing courses. And again, this is something that you can go ahead and find out from Google directly. So for the keyword digital marketing courses, I am ranking 14th and 15th. And if I want to rank in the top 10, I might go ahead and just try to get more backlinks and try to get more social shares and popularity for that particular keyword. So that's about it for an overview of SEMrush. Obviously, SEMrush is a very comprehensive tool, and there are things that I may not have covered in this particular video. So have a look at this video, go ahead, sign up for an SEMrush account, go ahead, start playing with the tool. And if you have any questions about any specific areas, let me know and I will create another video tutorial for it. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next lesson.